All right, so before you rush into your 2026 goals, I want y'all to pause. This is your sign to reset, reflect, and rebuild. Let's talk about how to close out this year strong so that we step into 2026 being clear, confident, and aligned. All right, hey creators, I'm Bree-Ze the creator, and welcome back to the Creators Corner. Y'all already know we are the hub, okay? This is where we turn creativity into consistency and content into currency. So let's get into it, y'all. As we wrap the year up, okay, I want you to take a deep breath with me. In, exhale. This is your permission to slow down. Okay, this is time for you to really just sit out, take a moment, and reset. This is our end of the year reset video, episode 23. In this episode, it's all about reflecting on your growth. This is about clearing your creative clutter, okay, and making sure that we're stepping into 2026 with fresh energy and clear direction. So let's break it down. All right, in section 1, we're going to be talking about how you should reflect before you rebuild. I think a lot of times we skip this step. We just be wanting to start over. That's not how this works. When you have data, when you got something to go off of, use it, baby, use it. Okay, so before you plan, you have to pause, grab your notebook, and ask yourself these questions. What worked this year? What didn't work, and why? What content brought me the most joy and not the most views? Okay, this reflection is not about judgment, it's about awareness. We have to know what's going on. A pro tip is write a 2025 highlight list, okay? Even if you did not hit every single goal that you had, seeing what you did actually accomplish will shift your mindset from the guilt of not getting it done to the gratitude and appreciating what you were able to accomplish. All right, in section 2, it's all about clearing the creative clutter, okay? The CCC, okay? Let's clean house digitally and mentally, okay? Starting with a digital reset. Delete all these old drives. You can delete them or you can post them. That's up to you. I would post them. I don't believe in deleting no content, for real. So to each his own, but you need the space, y'all. So either you're going to post it and get rid of it out of that spot, or you're going to delete it and just call it quits, okay? Or store it in your unused footage, okay? Next is you want to clean your desktops, your camera rolls, your project folders, and your hard drives. I'm literally going through mine as we speak, y'all, getting myself organized and reframing things for next year and how I'm going to stay organized, okay? Next is archive old collaborations and reorganize your content system, okay? Now, what we mean by archive, you don't ever want to delete them, but make sure everything has a specific place, okay? I'm going to try my best. I really don't want to give too much away because I plan on creating some kind of system or workbook for y'all for this, but to show you how to organize your hard drive, I'll try to put a screenshot of what my hard drive organization system is looking like currently. I'm working on it, so don't judge me. Okay, by the time y'all see this, it'll be done. But right now we're in the beginning phase. This is what it's looking like. And essentially I have folders for raw footage, for music, for contracts, for collaborations, for B-roll footage, all the things, okay? Next is our mental reset. So unfollow pages that are triggering you for comparison. I think that's a really, really big thing. I feel like it's one thing to have admiration about somebody and, you know, being inspired to strive for the same goals. But when you start to compare, oh, she's like that, I should do this like that and this like yeah, get rid of that person. I don't care how much you like them. It's not good for your mental. Okay? Also unfollow things that are not inspiring you, educating you, or entertaining you in a positive manner. Let it go. Next is to reconnect with creators who inspire you. Start talking to these people, y'all, getting their comments, getting their DMs. Hey, I love how you did this. How did you come up with this? And blah, 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 blah. Like trigger conversations, okay? Connect. And then last but not least, take a few days off social media because you need to refuel creatively. Like make sure it's mandatory. Like take a day offline. For myself going into 2026, I plan on dedicating at least one day a week where I am not actively working on social media. period. One day a week, okay? For me, it's either going to be my Tuesdays, which is what I call my dilly dally days. I just go out and do things on Tuesdays. I go do Taco Tuesdays. I go to Seven Brew on Tuesdays for my double points. I go window shopping. I just go do things, like be a girl and not just be dilly dallying. Okay, so Tuesdays will probably be my non-social media day. Although yes, I do film content because it's dilly dally day, but I'm gonna try my best not to be on social media. So either Tuesdays or Sundays to reset before the week kicks in, right? That's what we're looking like right now. If I could do 2 days a week, that'd be great, but I'm gonna stick to one and start with that first. So you cannot receive new ideas if your mind is full of old unfinished ones. For instance, I remember talking about that in, I think, last week's and the weeks before video about how I did not want to film this batch day that y'all are currently watching. But I could not do anything else because I knew I was set and scheduled to batch create today. I couldn't do nothing else. Like, I couldn't work on grants. I couldn't work on ideas. Like, I couldn't do pitches. I couldn't send out brand collab inspos. Like, I couldn't do anything because I knew this is what I was dedicated to this time to do today. So I had to get this done. It was eating me up and my brain could not function. So I literally just went to sleep, woke up and said, yeah, I got to get this done because nothing's working. So that's just a sign to let you know that you can't receive new ideas if your mind is full of unfinished things. Living proof. All right, section 3 is all about reevaluation and figuring out what your direction should be. So ask yourself, does my current path still align with my future? Y'all, aside from like content, but like in life in general, I have this conversation every single day with myself, like dang near every day. I'm wondering, is what I'm currently doing aligning with my future self, who I see myself becoming and who I want to be? Does it align? Is this thing I'm doing aligning? Sometimes it do and sometimes it don't. And that lets you know what you should and should not be doing. Don't be wasting time. We don't have a lot of it and it's not guaranteed, okay? So creators, it is our job to continuously evolve. Okay, maybe you started out as a vlogger, but now you want to teach. For instance, I started out as a lifestyle creator. I didn't care to do anything else. I didn't have a specific niche or field. I just wanted to film my life. I just wanted to document my life and share it with people and build a community with people who enjoy seeing me share it, right? And now I'm a teacher. Welcome to the Creators Corner Academy. You know, like the Creators Corner Collective. Like, we have a whole community over here. We teach, we educate, and we're going together. Okay. Maybe your niche has shifted, right? Or your audience has changed. That is normal. As you grow, things change, you evolve, you pivot, and you adapt. That's it. Okay. So take this time to revisit your why. Really understand why you're doing whatever it is you're doing. Okay. Then you want to audit your platforms. Where is your best engagement coming from? That might be your best platform. Okay. That might be your main platform because that has the best engagement. And then number 3, adjust your brand pillars and your content themes for 2026. So for me, I have personally been adjusting what my pillars look like, right? And so definitely lifestyle is still a part of my content, right? And my niche. I also want to get into beauty and fashion coming in 2026, but I'm not into it enough, so I don't like to include it currently. But definitely lifestyle, definitely education, content and business education. And I believe now I will say travel or food, travel or food, because I do a lot of that, like a lot of that. If you look at my page, you're going to see food and traveling. So yeah, lifestyle, traveling, food, and education are my current pillars, but I want to evolve a little bit more going into next year. I want to add fashion and beauty. And what I more than likely just do is put lifestyle, education, and travel, because fashion, beauty, food, all that can go into lifestyle and travel. So yeah, take a look at that for yourself. It's not about starting over. It is really about realigning with your purpose and what you're supposed to be doing. All right, so now we're getting into section 4, which is all about refilling and recharging. Okay, consistency does not mean constant output. I keep telling y'all that it means sustainability. Okay, sustainable energy. You have to make sure you can keep this thing up. Don't introduce me to a lifestyle or a vibe you can't maintain. Yeah, heavy on that, okay? That is consistency. You have to be able to keep this thing up. So start small, okay, with what you can keep up, and you can slowly grow. But don't say you a content creator and we gonna follow you and you gonna put out 3 vlogs a week and you going live on TikTok every single day and you know you go to school. Girl, what? I mean, if you capable, you capable. But I'm just saying, start small and slowly grow so that you know what you can keep up with. So here is your year-end recharge plan. So for one, take a full day away from all your screens. I'm talking about your phone, your computer, everything. I'm finna do one real soon. Like real soon. It's hard right now for me personally because y'all know all the things I do. I do branding, I do marketing. I run a branding marketing agency, working on the Creators Corner. We're building our brand ambassadors for the Creators Corner. I'm gonna put our QR codes up here. So go visit our socials and things like that. We're building a real community, y'all. We're planning our first brand trip for next year with 10 content creators for the Creators Corner Collective. Still accepting ambassadors. We're going to start with 10 and only 10 right now. And we're going to build those 10 up with one-on-one coaching with myself and just really helping each other grow. I also run a nonprofit organization. So I do a lot of things. I wear a lot of hats. And the end of the year is always the most busy because we are applying for grants, applying for funding, applying for collaborations and project collaborations, not only for the end of the year, but trying to roll out and get into the budgets for quarter 1. So it's a lot going on. So taking a day away from them screens be hard, but I'm telling y'all this to say I understand how difficult it is, but I'm still going to do it. Still going to take me a break. Okay. Next up, journal about your wins, jot them down, your lessons, everything. Okay. So that you can take a look at the progress you've made. Next up, do a content detox. No posting, just reflecting. Literally, don't post nothing new. Just reshare what's already up there. Y'all remember this from 2026? Like, you starting now, you can post a video from now till, let's say, New Year's. Post a video every day till New Year's. And talk about, like, repost old content every day from now until New Year's. Once a day. And reflect. Just repost and be like, is this still relevant? How did y'all like this in 2025? Or y'all remember when I did this summer in 2025? Whatever. Do that. Okay. Next is set a small self-care goal for January that's going to support your mental health. So for me, a small self-care goal is really going to be taking that day away from content. Okay. And just breathing at least once or twice a week. I need a day where I'm not actually creating. It's hard because I also enjoy it, so it just don't really be feeling like work. Like how I was saying, either it'll be Sunday or Tuesday, my dilly dally day. It's probably gonna be Sunday because Tuesday's dilly dally. I be wanting to show y'all what I be getting into. I be just doing stuff. So I be wanting to film. Not because I got to or I need to or I need content or nothing like that, because I ain't never behind on content. Or never I never have a lack of content. I might be behind on scheduling and editing and stuff, but I have the content. I got the content bank. It's never empty. So yeah, it might be Tuesday. I mean, it might be Sundays. But what I'm saying is, even that's hard because if you truly enjoy it, like, it doesn't feel like work. But you still do need that break. It doesn't matter how much you love it. Take a break, okay? So something I'm gonna do to support my mental health is that day off. And that day off away from it will also be my no screen day. Meaning I'm probably gonna have my phone on do not disturb, logging out of all my emails, none of that. I don't want to doom scroll or anything. I just want to be like, I will like watch TV. I don't even want to watch YouTube because I'll find myself in my studio trying to read freaking analytics. Like, it happens like that, y'all. Like, I eat, sleep, and breathe this. Like, it's not a joke. So I really want to take whatever the day is to, like, not consume content on a business level, but just to be entertained as a consumer. So just watch TV. I probably won't use YouTube, like I said, but watch TV, go cook me something, lay around, listen to music, play games. Just really detach once a week is my goal. All right. So yes, because you cannot pour into your platforms if your cup is empty. That's all I'm saying. All right, section 5. Let's talk about our recommitment for 2026, okay? Now that you have reflected, you've decluttered, and you have recharged, it is time to recommit to 2026, okay? So write your 2026 promise to yourself. I will create with purpose, not with pressure. Okay? I will rest without guilt. Period. I will celebrate progress, not perfection. That's it. Oh my God. Words of a genius. I'm just saying. Literally. Say it with me, y'all. I will create with purpose, not pressure. I will rest without guilt. I will celebrate progress, not perfection. One more time for the people in the back. Let me hear y'all. I will create with purpose, not pressure. I will rest without guilt. I will celebrate progress, not perfection. All right. Okay. So without further ado, we come to the end of the video. Y'all already know what we got. Homework. We got homework. All right. So I want y'all to do y'all year-end reset this week, because it's almost over. That's all we got left, basically. Okay, so share one lesson from 2025 and one intention for 2026 in the comments below. Okay, and remember, this isn't about ending the year off perfect. Okay, we're getting rid of that. Okay, it's about ending it peaceful and prepared. So without further ado, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all next week. I will see you guys in 2026 for the first episode of 2026 of the Creators Corner, okay? Which will be episode like 24, 25. But it's the first episode of the new year, so happy holidays. I hope y'all have thoroughly enjoyed. I hope y'all had an amazing holiday season. I hope y'all ate good for Thanksgiving, because I for sure did. Tore it up. Yeah. I hope Christmas was everything and more for you guys. I hope y'all all got to see y'all family and spend time together. I hope y'all cherished and unwind. I hope y'all really, really enjoyed creating with us. This was year one of the Creators Corner. Okay. We're just a couple months in, but we're going to continue to grow. We're super excited. Don't forget to scan these QR codes right here and follow us on our social media platforms. The Creators Corner has so much coming for 2026, you guys. We are looking for brand ambassadors, 10 brand ambassadors. You can be from anywhere in the world. You do just need to be willing to travel every once in a while. Every once in a while, I need y'all to come pop out and see about us, okay? But you don't have to be from Memphis or our southern region. You can be from anywhere. Sign up to be a brand ambassador. It is on our Instagram. The link is in bio for the ambassador application. We're also taking applications for the Creators Corner brand trip 2026. So make sure that you guys go fill that out. You do have to be in our top 5 southern regions to go on the brand trip, because right now we're taking the southern creators. So Memphis, Nashville, Alabama, Mississippi, and Arkansas are the 5 places you can be. You have to have a residence in those places in order to go on that brand trip. But yes, we have so many amazing and great things coming. Also, by the time y'all see this, the Creators Corner online community should be up, and you can go ahead and get your membership. I'm not sure if by this we would have hit our 100 founding members, but it is only $100 for a lifetime membership into our online platform. So y'all are going to be in the online platform getting way more access than what y'all get, and more information than what y'all get in these videos every single Monday, but still very valuable. So in the community, y'all are going to get funding opportunities, gifts, collaborations, brand deals, brand trips, one-on-ones, how to build, how to grow. Like, we're going to be, okay? So make sure you go ahead and get your membership. It's $100, a one-time fee for life for the first 100 members. Once we hit 100, then we at the monthly subs. Okay, so that could also be a sweet little gift you could ask for the holidays. You know what I'm saying? Somebody to donate or sponsor, okay, your Creators Corner lifetime membership. So hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Comment, subscribe. Hey, like, share, comment, subscribe. Comment, subscribe. And I will see y'all in 2026. Bye. Happy New Year.